Everyone said he was mad, dirty, wild, dangerous. But for 3 years, a poor widow shared her food with him. No one understood why. Then one morning, he vanished. And a month later, a black car stopped in front of her house. Inside was a letter that would change her life forever. This is the story of Mama Rachel and the madman they all feared. Sit back and prepare for a story that will touch your heart and leave you speechless. Mama Rachel was a 52 years old woman. She lived in a small one-room house in a quiet village outside Abuja. Her husband died of illness 10 years ago. She had no children, no siblings, just a small akara and pap stand by the roadside. People loved her akara, hot, crispy, and golden. She woke up every day at 4 a.m., lit her coal pot, ground her beans, and prayed. Even when tired, she greeted everyone with kindness. Good morning, my pikin. Come chop before school, she would say to little children. But despite her warmth, life was not easy. Her house had no electricity, her roof leaked when it rained. But she never begged, never complained. He came out of nowhere one morning as Mama Rachel was frying akara. He appeared across the street. He wore a tattered blue coat. His hair was wild, face covered in dust. He muttered to himself, walked barefoot, and carried an old plastic bag. The villagers called him Odogu the madman. Some threw stones at him, others crossed the street when they saw him. Children ran, market women cursed. But Mama Rachel, she didn't move. She looked up, saw him standing there, and called him out softly. Are you hungry, my son? The man didn't reply. He just stared. She placed a plate of akara and pap on the stool and pointed. Come and eat. Odogu the madman walked slowly, picked up the food and ate in silence. He didn't say thank you, he didn't smile. He just walked away. Every day Odogu came, and every day Mama Rachel gave him food. People laughed at her. Mama Rach, are you trying to adopt a madman? Better stop before he turns on you. Don't you know that mad people can be dangerous? She only smiled and said, if I don't feed him, who will? His hunger is not madness. Even when she had 3 pieces of akara left, she still shared. Even when it rained, she left dry clothes on the bench for him. She never asked him for his name. She never asked him where he came from. Time passed, 3 whole years. Every day without fail, Odogu showed up. He never spoke, never smiled, never missed a day. Then one day he didn't come. Mama Rachel waited and waited. No Odogu. The next day, no sign of him either. She asked around. Nobody had seen him. Some said he had died. Others said he ran into the bush. Mama Rachel felt an emptiness. She sat on the same stool he used to sit. She held the metal plate he used to eat from. A week passed, then 2, then 4, still no Odogu. Exactly 4 months after he vanished, a shiny black jeep pulled up in front of Mama Rachel's house. It was unlike anything the villagers had seen. Tinted windows, loud engine, clean as new money. A man in a suit stepped out. He held a brown envelope. Are you Mama Rachel? He asked. She nodded slowly. He handed her the envelope and said, read this in private. A friend sent me. Then he entered the jeep and drove away. Mama Rachel stood frozen. She looked left, she looked right. Then she slowly opened the envelope. Inside was a handwritten letter and a white card. She opened the letter and read, Dear Mama Rachel, you may know me as Sodogu the madman, but that was never truly me. I was once a man who had everything: wealth, education, family. Until I lost my wife and son in a car crash, I lost my mind. I walked away from life, from money, from myself. Everyone ran from me except you. You did not ask who I was. You did not care about my rags and smell. You fed me. You gave me dignity. Thank you for saving me. Please come to the White Orchard Plaza tomorrow at 2 p.m. Ask for Mr. David. You changed my life. Let me change yours. Mama Rachel dropped the letter. Her heart raced. The next day, she quickly prepared, wore her best outfit. She entered Keke Napepe and headed to White Orchard Plaza. When she arrived, the guards welcomed her like royalty. They led her to the top floor. She entered a quiet office and froze. There he was, Odogu, now clean, handsome, hair trimmed, eyes calm, smile warm. Mama Rachel, he said, thank you for not seeing me as a madman. She burst into tears. Is this really you? She asked. He nodded. My name is David Obiora, and today I want to change your life. He took her to a large window and pointed outside. Below was a beautiful building, a brown new food center. A sign read, Mama Rachel's Kitchen, food with heart. She turned to him in shock. That's mine? David smiled. Yes, fully paid, staffs hired, menu set. You're the CEO. She fell to her knees. But I'm just a roadside akara seller. He lifted her gently. Not anymore. Within weeks, Mama Rachel became talk of the town, not just for food, but for the story behind it. She hired boys and girls from the village. She trained them, paid them well. She wore clean clothes now. She had a bank account. She had staff. But she never lost her smile. And every morning, she placed one plate of akara on his stool by the door, just in case someone hungry came by. This story is a reminder. Kindness doesn't need an audience. Love doesn't need reward. Sometimes the ones we help in secret come back with gifts bigger than we ever imagined. What did this story teach you? Tell us in the comments. If you believe kindness still matters, hit the like button and share this with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe. More beautiful stories are coming your way. Thanks for watching.